lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot, and it is officially Scorpio season. This is your daily tarot reading for the 23rd of October, 2023. We'll be using Taylor Hultquist-Todd's deck, the Myths and Legends Tarot, for today's daily tarot reading. Not surprising that it's the first day of Scorpio season, and they ask for a shadow work deck. So, let's see what is happening. Okay, my lovelies, I am back. There's actually not that many cards on the table, and we only have 2 aces and 1 major arcana, which is really hardly anything after, I think, yesterday when we had 12 or so major arcanas. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. The best part of your day. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands. I actually kind of like the fact that we have 2 aces for the best part of your day. You're actually going to find that certain areas, when you have ideas, you don't question them. You're able to move with certainty. You're sure-footed. You're acting and thinking with confidence. Because when you think of something confidently and you don't have to doubt yourself, you don't have to look for the answer, you don't have to second guess, you're able to execute that with precision, being very concise. So your logical mind, and then being able to translate it and do it into a physical thing, is really great and really easy in areas that you're highly confident in. You're able to move in those areas the strongest. Now, whether or not that's because you have previous experience in that area remains to be seen. I kind of feel like maybe it's been like a trial or a lesson learned. So now that it's come back around or something similar shows up, you can move confidently through it simply because you have the right idea. You know what to do with it now. So you don't have to stop and think about it. You just react. You do. You can take charge of the situation a little bit better. So let's go ahead and jump into the worst part of your day. We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the 7 of Swords, followed by the 6 of Swords. Okay, so good news is we're not thinking about past obstacles or past mistakes. Now, the reason why that is because we've learned a lesson. I'm not saying it's the best lesson. We've learned a couple things that we really don't need to hold on to and build on to, simply because it doesn't help us emotionally, it doesn't help us be stable, it doesn't help us be comfortable, it doesn't fulfill us at all. So we can literally walk away from that energy and move on. It's something that we're not going to hold on to anymore. Now, we could literally have this approached as, you know, focusing on past mistakes, throwing up a guard, and being more in a defense position for this lesson. However, we're not focusing on the mistake. We're not focusing on obstacles from that mistake. It's just the uncomfortable part is we've learned a lesson. So we've gained some knowledge, which is great. We're a little bit more, how do I want to put that? Spirit, how do I want to put that? Equipped. We're a little bit more equipped. Huh. Okay. Oh, and they're pointing out a synchronicity, which I did not notice when these came out. Because we have the Hermit, we have the Nine of Wands, and I think we have the Nine of Swords over here. So we have 999, by the way. Then they're just pointing it out to me. Which, that's actually a good time for them to point that out, because I'm saying we're integrating a lesson. We're learning a lesson. We've become more equipped for having learned that lesson. So that means we've probably shut something down, you know, completed a cycle. That's very much 999 energy. All right, we're going to get into your obstacle, or how to get over your obstacle. We'll see what comes out there. I did mention something about having experience, and maybe that's why you don't have to second guess yourself, where you're more sure-footed, more confident. And then here we have integrating a lesson. We've learned a lesson. So there you go. Yes. Sometimes certain experiences jive better the second time around or the third time around. Or, you know, the universe gives you something that looks similar and you're like, oh, I can equate it to this. And that helps you not get stuck. So let's get into your obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle. We have the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse. Oh, well, that's really wise. Okay, so to not get stuck, to not create obstacles, yes, integrating a lesson, and moving forward, we're trying to pair that up. We're trying to equate that and use our higher self. Not solely for the fact that it supports us and takes better care of us so we don't accidentally harm ourselves, but so the actions that we take don't hurt others either. So we're slowing down, or we're learning to be a little bit more disconcerting, making sure we're doing things right. So our execution may be slower, yes, but it's for a reason, and it's very precise. It's so we don't harm ourselves, we don't harm others, and so we don't cause undue stress or harm to anyone. Now, some of you probably think that's almost a fearful energy, of hesitating maybe to move sometimes because we're not wanting to cause harm. But remember our best part of our day. Once we know what we're doing and we have the right idea, we move with confidence. We just might slow down a bit to think about it and make sure we're making the right choice. Two of Cups, making the right choice, or that we have the right subject or right lesson that we're pulling from. That way we're not harming anyone. Because once it clicks, once you actually equate it to the right thing, it's no problem. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to be anxious about. That's not bad for an energy. It means we're being a little bit more observant. We're being more aware, not only for ourselves, but for others. And we're realizing that sometimes the universe likes to give us the same issue that looks a little bit different. And when it comes back around in some shape or form, if we've integrated the lesson, or at least we recognize the lesson, we can use that information in the now. That it can actually be beneficial to us. That way we can still follow the rule of harm none. We can move a little bit more swiftly once we identify the actual obstacle, what the problem is, equate it to the right thing. Why? Because we're more equipped to deal with it this time around. Yeah, definitely 999 energy. Closing something down, and if it shows back up, we're all good. our navigation's a little bit better. Be curious to know how this is for you guys. Anyway, we're going to jump into the astrology. Of course, the sun enters Scorpio, so passion and intensity, transformation, life, death, rebirth energy going on. Yes, increased passion, also increased sex drive at the same time, personal power. If you can utilize it wisely, this would probably be something that you are using wisely, very wisely, in fact. You're integrating the lesson, you're becoming more equipped, you're partnering up with the correct information, the correct life lessons, and utilizing them in the now to be more sure-footed and confident, moving with more ease, having less doubt, feeling more secure. Interesting. And I did add up all your cards. Today they add up to 73, which ultimately reduces to 1. I do believe we had 1 yesterday as well. That's the number of the Pioneer or the Magician. Yeah, we can create a better future. Create better outcomes. Why? Because we understand how things come together, how they work. Alright. Not bad. Alright, my lovelies. Hopefully some of this resonated for you, and if it does, by all means, give me a big thumbs up, share the video anywhere online. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!